And now, for your listening pleasure.
I have today and next week to still talk about trauma before I take a much-needed vacation. Hi, I'm Carolyn Sanic, life coach, author, and high-value woman, and this is my podcast, Thrive, and you're here to join me for several minutes, where when you leave, I hope you're in thriving spirit. In 2010, Martin Kipp, a life coach, noticed in his clients a pattern of goal setting, and the goals weren't achieved. These goals were not followed through on. He realized everyone had been through something, and this something blocked them from moving forward. When he dug deeper, he found that not achieving goals wasn't just due to a self-limiting belief, it was due to trauma. Other practitioners also know this because trauma embeds itself in the body. Think of the biggest book on trauma, The Body Keeps the Score by van der Kolk. The more I read and researched these beliefs, the more I actually broke down in tears. Trauma blocks our abilities to use resources needed by the neural frontal lobe, where decision and memory live, decision-making and memory live. Trauma is about what happened inside you because of what you've been through. People want to live a life of purpose, but when our nervous systems are holding us back, we're never going to get there. I admit it. It took me years to be able to say that something that happened to me is not who I am. When I could say that, I was heading into more revelation and understanding of who I am and why I did some of the things I did and more. I'm finally writing my memoir about 6 years within a traumatic experience that I just couldn't write before. Now I can, because what happened to me is not who I am. I'd been living in survival mode for too long. Those words make all the difference in our lives, and when we finally say them and stand by them and believe in them, it is like a walk-off home run. What happened to you is not who you are. What happened to me is not who I am. Again, I'm Carolyn Sanic, life coach, author, high-value woman, and this is my podcast, Thrive. Thank you all so much for listening, and that is a wrap.